Renunciation. The next day, I rushed to obtain an application form for tonsure from my teacher as the tonsure ceremony would be held a day after. Even though my mother was extremely reluctant to see me proceed for renunciation, but she still showered me with her blessings. I still remembered my mother stood and witnessed the tonsure ceremony from quite a distance. I was told that someone had asked her out of curiosity, "Your daughter has gone for renunciation, and don't you feel like crying at all?" My mother stayed calm and replied, "It is not that. I do not cry, but not in front of the Buddha and my daughter. Even if I shed tears, it is not due to sadness, but joy and blessings." Having fulfilled her daughter's wish for renunciation, my mother took a flight back to Malaysia the next day. Thereafter, I studied with greater effort. Life in the Sunglin University consisted of self adjustment, searching for true meaning in life. It was a precious time for in depth training. Every day, students gathered together to study Buddhism, focusing on lectures by the Venerable Master, the principal, and the teachers. Their teachings were, in fact, a surgery to our minds, removing and cleaning the decayed and bad habits accumulated within our minds. To treat the disease of our minds, Buddhism is like spring dew, incessantly watering and nourishing our innocent minds. When one acquires a new knowledge in Buddhism, one will discover ignorance as the source of worries that disturbs us since ancient times. To dispel ignorance, the light will emerge, so called a dark room lasting for 1,000 years will be brightened by a single lamp. Not only one can transform the individual's selfish love into universal great love, but further transform into selflessness and endless compassion. Gradually, I realized that the future of renunciation was full of dharma joy, sense of freedom, and ease. I was extremely fortunate for having found the great way of dharma propagation. I was extremely certain for having made a wise choice in joining Fo Guang Shan. The choice of my future was comprehensible and crystal clear. During my days at the Department of International Studies in Sunglin University, I did not predetermine my future directions, but only resorted to invest greater efforts in strengthening my knowledge of the sutras to gain further understanding about the monastic order founded by Venerable Master and to explore greater depth and width of knowledge on humanistic Buddhism.
And thus we come to an end of chapter 1, The Sons of Tathagata by Venerable Ju Cheng. Namo Buddha.